Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Soto. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. They're going to run it here. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face 3rd down here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
They're going to run it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep downfield to the left. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A full down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Heading left after the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. Now here he goes. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. And then first down right back to the running game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just in 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Sends right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Soto. The short completion at the tight end. They bring it down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off to the 45. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched. The line of scrimmage could just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. He'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And the defense wraps him up.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And the defense brings him down.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. To throw, it's Soto. Looking to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Connects on the PAT, so it's 10-3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Scanning the field, it's Soto. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pocket breaking down. Trying to create here on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Evanson. Takes him to the 41. That's a nice game getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. Fights through the tackler. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
They'll run it here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back. It's Soto. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, he'll go down right there. That's going to be a loss on the play.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. He's got room to run. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. They'll try the option play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Ball handed off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. Tailback takes the handoff again. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They could take the lead with a chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, they've got him. A sack on a 4th and goal stop.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Looking downfield. It's Soto. He lets it rip. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the +42. First down. First down. Looking to throw the football. He fires downfield. And he's intercepted.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the back now goes in motion. Breaks an open space. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, get closer to midfield. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Look out, room to run here. Has the first down and more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. Might kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. It's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Sota. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Moves out of the pocket, extending the play now. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. 1st down. Looking for more now. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
34, LSU, 17.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into the wall. They got it for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass. It's Soto. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the 1st down. State has the lead here, Kirk. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Soto. Looking to scramble. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Snags a quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Ohio State. They continue to roll up the score. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Soto. He'll try a pass here. That's caught. It's Evanson. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch in space. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Caught quickly. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's looking deep here. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Soto. Looking to scramble. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open, does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Looking for a man. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. First out and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Breaks free. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go. 3rd down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, You want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
We'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Soto. On the move now. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Second down play coming up. We'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The offense will take their first time out of the half. They'll talk strategy here.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. down he goes. It's a sack. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the 4th sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, but he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now. But I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. To throw, it's Soto. He escapes the pocket. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. The receiver grabs it. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.